Hey guys, it's now been a year since I had dreadlocks. I mean, it's been a year. That's absolutely crazy, and in a way I also feel like it's been years. Like, I feel like it's years ago. But since it's been a year, I still want to talk about some of the things that I experienced, like questions I experienced a lot while I had dreadlocks. Because there is this rumor when having dreadlocks that your hair will stop growing, or a lot of people tend to think so. So that was a question I often got while I had dreadlocks, if my hair was still growing. And also I was actually a little bit concerned by the time that I brushed out my dreadlocks, because my scalp, if you haven't been following along on my channel, my scalp was in a very horrible condition, which was also the main reason why I brushed out my dreadlocks. And so I was very afraid that my hair would have a hard time growing. I was also very nervous to see if I was gonna have some bald spots on my scalp. That was also a thing I'd heard so much about. So I was super concerned that my scalp was so ridiculously exhausted and sensitive, and all of the rumors on top of that. So it's been a year. I'm gonna put in some clips so that you can see how or what my hair looked like when I first brushed out my dreadlocks 1 year ago. My hair was super short, well, I think it was super short, and my scalp was in a very bad state. So what did I do? I started out giving myself like a lot of hair masks. Like, I did a lot of treatments, both with coconut oil and also with my scalp cure like this was. And I've said it so many times, I am, by the way, an ambassador for Australian Body Care, but I'm only an ambassador because I asked them if it was possible for me to become one, because I love their products so much. This is the main reason why my scalp really like switched from super sensitive, so sore, I all the time feel like scratching it. It was just not good, and this changed that whole thing super quickly. This is my #1 product. It is like a cream that you can put directly onto your scalp. Like, this is super duper useful, so I can actually just like put it right up against my scalp and like in the spots that I'm very irritated, and it's just made such a big difference for me, this one. But I also, even prior to brushing out my dreadlocks, I started using their shampoo and their conditioner. I am still using their shampoo to this day, and it has definitely also made an impact and helped me so much in connection with this one. So I used that for such a long time. I just put this, like, massaged it into my scalp. I would let it settle and work for a few minutes and then rinse it out, and it's just such a gentle, natural shampoo that has tea tree oil and like natural elements to it that's really going to help it. At least it helped me like so much. Then some might think like, what did you do with conditioner? I used hair masks. I've been using hair masks so much. To begin with, I used the conditioner, but it wasn't really enough because I have this curly hair texture, and I found out that I needed so much more moisture than the conditioner could give me. So I got to strengthen my scalp from these products, but my hair needed some more moisture and something more to like really like help my curls. So I've been using so many masks since brushing out my dreadlocks. This one has been my most recent one. I'm almost through it, and I just love the smell of it. It's from the Body Shop, and it has a banana smell. I think it's so lovely. So yeah, I put in a conditioner, leave it in for a few minutes, and then I just like gently wash it out. I don't like over wash it out because I want to keep some of the moisture in my hair. So that has also been a big difference. And then I'm just going to take off my towel so that you can see the length of my hair today. I never know how to tackle my wet hair. So this is my length. I'm not going to brush it because I found out that that's the worst thing that I can do to my hair, that is brushing it. But it actually goes down over my nipples now. When I first brushed out my dreadlocks, it was like up to here. I had super short hair that just like, I think it stopped around like my shoulders. So it has grown like a lot over the last year or the first year without dreadlocks, and I've had 2 cuts. So I got my hair cut in, I think it was April last year at a hairdresser. It was shocking expensive. I had never thought, I don't know, I have forgotten how expensive it is to get my hair cut at a hairdresser. And then I got my sister to cut it 2 months ago, just like the tips. So it's been cut twice, and it's still like, it's growing quickly, like very, very quickly. And that is also an element that I wanted to approach in this video, because I've been getting so many questions about how I've managed to get my hair to grow that quickly. It's only been a year and it's growing so much. And honestly, I think it has a lot to do with the products I use. They're so gentle to my scalp, they're natural, they're moisture, they give me all of those good things. And then a mix of how I style my hair and how I treat it after I've been showering. So I have natural like thick curly hair, but it needs a lot of extra moisture and help to curl up and not just like fall down, because it's so heavy. It's just like pulling out or pulling down, and then I just get this big fluffy hair if I don't do something. So my number one product, this has been my number one product for years. It was also my favorite product while I had dreadlocks. It's just amazing. If you have dreadlocks, you palm roll this into your hair, and you can also help styling if you have some loose hair. This is just like wonderful. But I also use it now as a curl cream, because it has a very thick, good hold to the hair. Like some of the creams that you can get to put into your hair when you have curls are not strong enough for my thick hair, and this is perfect. Like you can really feel that the aloe vera is really, it has a great hold. So it's almost empty again. Like I've been through I think 10 of these, so I'm almost through another one, so I'm just going to take this up. But basically what I do, it is really like a fat gel consistence, but I just take that, I drop some, oh I don't want to drop it, and then I just like do like this. Sometimes I then braid my hair when I go to sleep, or I do space buns, and then I can actually wake up, take that out, put in some more of this, and then I have like really nice looking curls. So yeah, this has just been my number one favorite styling product for 6 years, 7 years maybe. It's crazy. So yeah, I think the natural styling products, like this is 100% natural, vegan, without any crap put into it. And I think that makes a really big difference for my hair as well, because my hair has never been able to grow that long, because I used hair straighteners and hair curlers and all kind of like warm tools on it. So it always broke off down here. It never really looked as good as it does now. Like it looks thick by the tips, even though I'm not getting a haircut very often. So I've become so much better at taking care of my hair and protecting it, and yeah, I feel so great, because my next hair goal was that I wanted this like very long, thick, curly hair, kind of like Lord, and knowing that this is just like 1 year of hair growth, I can imagine that next year my hair will be down to here, and that will be, I just like, yes, that I'm very excited about. So I am going to stick to my routines. I'm going to stick to the products I use, stick to protecting my hair from heat most of the time. I sometimes blow dry my hair because it's that thick, but I want to keep like protecting it, taking good care of it. And I can say that for my matter, after having dreadlocks for many years, having a scalp that was super exhausted afterwards, my hair, my entire scalp the whole system has just so quickly become really strong, I think. Yeah, that was actually what I really wanted to talk about in this video, because it's been the first year. I also got questions about whether I want to get my dreadlocks back. It's not going to happen. I can't wait to get my long locked mane, and therefore I just don't see myself with the dreadlocks anymore. It looked amazing. It looks amazing on people who had them for a long time. I loved my set that were 5 years old. I think they look awesome. When I see pictures, I get a little bit jealous of myself for the hair that I had back then. But knowing the process would be 5 years to get that look back, it's not an option anymore, and I want to try some different looks. So yeah, my scalp is good. I was really afraid of how it would turn out back a year ago, but it's good, a lot stronger now, and I am really pleased. So I hope that you enjoyed this small chat about what products I use, how I've been taking care of my hair, and how the first year without dreadlocks has been when it comes to the scalp issues that I had. And then I'm going to see you all soon. Comment down below what tip number 1 you have to keeping your hair strong. If you have something specific that you do, a routine or something, then let me know, and I'm gonna see you all very soon. Bye guys.